Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Become Better, my YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to talk all about reaching your goals and your dreams and your manifestations and stuff. So let's start from the top. When you set a goal for yourself, you set it's sort of like with me, when I set a goal for myself, I set a goal that I know I can achieve, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort to get to that goal. So when I set goals, I normally write down a list of a bunch of goals that I want to achieve. And normally straight after I write down a bunch of lists, a list of everything I want to achieve, I look back at it all and I sort of get imposter syndrome and that feeling of, oh my god, that's a lot. And you feel overwhelmed and stuff, because normally when you write down a whole list of your goals for the year, you become quite overwhelmed with it. You think, oh my god, that's a lot to achieve. Will I even achieve that? And I think to reach your goals is sort of to break your goals down into smaller, simple steps. And then when you because say if you have one goal to reach, you might look at it and think, how the hell am I going to achieve that? And what you have to do to achieve that goal is to break it down into simple steps. So for example, if your goal is to get better in fitness, your goal is, if you set your goals into smaller goals, it would be eat healthily, maybe go to the gym more, maybe go out on walks more, find new hobbies to take part in for your fitness journey, things like that. So then you break your big goal down into small little goals, and then from that you can set goals day by day. So when you wake up in the morning, you could go for a walk and then have breakfast, and then get ready for the day and get on with your day. So that's a little goal that you can set, which is going on a walk, for example, before you start your day, which is the tiny goal that you set for one day, and then you can do it for 1 week, and then you can progress onto that and do it for longer. That's just an example of how you can reach your goals. And goals take time. You're not gonna set a goal and get it done overnight. It takes time to get to where you want to be in your life. And a lot of the time it's oh, you want to give up and things like that, but you have to keep going and keep pursuing and keep going and don't quit, because in all honesty, if you do quit, you'll probably just regret it later down the line, and you only have one life and you just have to live it and keep going and things like that, and I think, it's really, really important to be accountable for your goals and your achievements in your life, and to keep going, keep pursuing. Don't quit, don't give up. Because I know it's at the beginning it can be really, it can seem like a lot of work and stuff to keep going and to keep pursuing and keep trying and things like that, but it's just, you just got to keep at it and keep going. And another good thing is to take breaks as well. When you do feel a bit burnt out, it's good to take a break and recharge and refresh and do something new. Do something new within your schedule. Sometimes doing new things in your schedule can sort of inspire you to set new goals, and to also it's nice to sometimes get a different scene and a different view, and to do different things in your life. So then you can sort of think differently about the world, and you can meet new people, and you can explore different things in life and things like that. I think it's just really, really important to hold yourself accountable for that, and doing different things and exploring different sceneries can also boost your mood. It can give you inspiration for new projects and new things that you want to work on, and it can also just improve your mental health and your awareness. And it just also it's really nice to do something outside the box and something different within your schedule that you don't normally do. because with me it's really helped me a lot as like a creative and an artist to like explore different things and to like put myself in different like environments, if that's taking a new dance class or going somewhere new or travelling somewhere new or like meeting someone new, things like that. It sort of really gives perspective on your life, that everyone's sort of living and doing their own thing, and you should keep doing your own thing too, because that's really important. But yeah, goals don't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes a long time to reach your big goals. So it's sort of like setting yourself big goals and then breaking those big goals down into smaller goals that you can achieve daily. And the other thing is that when you're like achieving these goals, sometimes it feels like you're not going anywhere. And what I mean by that is sometimes in life, you know, you set yourself a goal, and then if you set yourself a big goal, it may take 2 or 3 years to get to that big goal, and then it's sort of like not giving up or not losing motivation. Like obviously every day is different, and some days you're going to wake up and feel really motivated and passionate about what you do and like happy, and other days you're going to wake up and you feel like, actually I don't want to get up today, I don't want to do the things that I sent myself out to do. But you still got to process them and go through it and still do it regardless, because you are a fighter and a warrior, and you should never quit or give up. Always keep going, always keep pushing, always keep moving forwards, always keep it up. And yeah, so that's some of my advice that I have for you. And yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to accomplish your big goals. And then obviously when you set your big goals down into smaller goals, like from day to day, it sort of sometimes it feels like you're not moving forward, but you are moving forward, even if that is just a small change every single day. Like you really are making a difference, because like making small changes over a long period of time does really add up, and then it adds up to your bigger picture and your bigger goal. But obviously when you live day-to-day life, you don't really see it happening, but then you look back over the years and you see the progress and you see your growth. But yeah, it takes time. Like obviously there's a saying that Rome wasn't built in a day. And it's the same with your goals and dreams. Like, you're not going to accomplish your dreams and goals in a day. It takes time to achieve those sort of goals. And yeah, so breaking your goals down into simple steps that are achievable daily and weekly will all add up later. And then when you look back at your progress in a year, it will go from, like, say if this is a chart, it will like start down here and it'll go up and up, like a line going up. But that's like over years of looking at your progress. But daily it will go more like up, down, because some days you have good days, other days you have bad days, so it sort of like reflects that. And on top of that, it's just sort of like it takes time. Like I've said, it takes years to really accomplish all your goals and your dreams and like what you want to do and what you want to manifest. So don't give up out there. Keep going, keep moving, keep pushing forwards. And I promise you that everything will fall into place once you start. I talked about this in one of my other videos, like starting is the hardest part, but once you start, it's easier to get momentum and to build everything up and to get better at what you do and things like that. So it just takes time to really build up a life for yourself and build up your goals and achievements. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. This video is all about achieving your goals, and it takes baby steps. And sometimes, like, when you set a goal and you feel overwhelmed, like, it's really good to take baby steps towards it. So like write down a list from like 1 to 10 of like, okay, first I need to do this, and then this, and then this, and this. And then you look at your first goal and go like, okay, I'm nervous to do this, but it is achievable and I know I can do it. And then you set that one tiny goal into smaller goals and then you achieve that over one day, and then you feel like, okay, I've achieved that. I was scared to do it, but I accomplished it, and I finished that goal. And then you can look at your second goal in the list, and then you can do that. So sometimes if you do feel nervous and overwhelmed and you feel like, oh, I really can't do this, sometimes breaking that big goal down into smaller goals that are more achievable over the days it will make you feel more confident. And once you achieve that little baby goal, then you can think, okay, I've done that, it wasn't as hard as I thought, and then you can look at the next baby goal and achieve that. Because I know when I set goals for myself, I get really overwhelmed and then I just want to give up and quit. But I've found out that, and I get really overwhelmed, but I found out that if I break down my big goal into small goals in a list, and then I achieve like that first thing in the list, and that second thing in the list, and the third thing in the list, and the fourth thing in the list, then it's like, okay, I'm going in stages, I can do the next big thing, and 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 yeah, and then after I do that, I can feel much better in myself. But yeah, so please don't get overwhelmed with your creative ideas and your goals. And if you are, break them down into smaller goals and then take it step by step at a time. It's a bit like climbing up some stairs. Like, if you look at the top of the stairs, you're going to get overwhelmed and be like, I'm not going to do that. But then if you take it baby steps, you step up the first step and you'll be like, okay, I did that. Let's step up the second step. Okay, I did that. And then the third step, fourth step, and then you'll reach it to the top. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Comment your thoughts down below. Hope this video was helpful, and check out all my other videos here and subscribe over here. And I will see you guys next week for a brand new video. Bye guys.